As an angry puck. Wow, that thing loves to be a... this might actually be better somehow. That is a puck that loves being a puck. Right. I believe this is Mythic, who is S. Against... actually, yeah, this is good. I like this. I actually might like this more because there's a little bit more going on. The last one was just who can back down earlier. And that is going to be a second goal. Thrashy could go for 2 here. I'm putting a bounty on Thrashy. He's now just called what? Wait, what? Why does his name keep changing? We've unintentionally made the game mode better. Congratulations to us. This is how genetics work, guys. Just, oh, whoops, there was a mutation there. Also, what is happening with that front wheel? Okay, it's moving again now. I love the attempts. Oh, what the... what just happened to the camera? I thought Mythic was about to just go flying. Right, Mythic. Oh, Mythic, you are getting done here, dude. Mythic, don't you be a fraud. ShogieBowl is literally evolving. I'm already opening up the audio files. Gotta stick with it. Oh, that doesn't quite work. Oh, dear, Mythical Mew. Ah. I didn't want to see this, man. Mythic, you gotta score 5 in a row. Okay, that's all you gotta do. I need you to step up to the plate right now. Addy, are you still in? Oh, Mythic, you've got to fix... Wait, Mythic, how can you even get out? There you can. Okay, good to see. All right, who's going to win this game of chicken? Oh, dear. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Thrashy's probably won it. Thrashy's probably won it. No, he hasn't. Yes! Not a fraud! Mate, stop being a fraud! Oh, come on! Mythic, dude. Oh, that's gonna be so hard to get off him, but, well, hit the first time round. Mythic, I just don't want you to be a fraud right now, okay? But I think you're about to be a fraud. Okay, no, back in time. Use the spikes early. There's a little bit of advantage, but I don't think that landed even close to where he'd want it to be. And now he's lost the spikes advantage. Might still get away. Nope, saved. And it's just gonna be a slow drive. Mythic Mew is a dirty, disgusting fraud.
Fraud detected.
And we come in at 1-0 to Cakes, who has been on a scoring frenzy so far this tournament. This one should be a much closer match than the ones previous. Addy's already got it on the hood, and Addy has had it removed from the hood. As neither player really able to make too much sense of how that is supposed to work just yet. Addy. Yep, there it is. Gets it immediately removed. You've got to be very careful about where you use it, because then you put yourself at basically a spike deficit of sorts. And now it's going to be very hard to try and sort anything out, because Cakes comes in for the challenge and should be able to make this 2-0. What do we think, guys? I'm already scared. We've already seen enough frauds. Then I'm looking at that 2-0 and thinking, wow, we're going to see another one. I'm sort of nervy about it, but... Unwanted Criminals already saying fraud. I could see it. I really could see it. Oh, that's over the top. Not in. And now Addy's got control. If given the way it is, it's sort of easier to Kicks. But that was a good little fake out. And Addy is on through, but you're going to struggle to make anything of that. Instead, still dangerous. Just about to reach halfway through this game. And Addy will not be a fraud. Can he even fit the puck? Yeah, he can. That was almost too tall to fit in. He just about managed to squeeze it through. Okay, who said fraud? Look, we were all thinking it. We've been there a lot. Especially today. This is gonna be so hard to defend, and that is undefendable. Three to 1. Addy now requiring 4. And Cakes just requires a measly 2. Half the work, half the problems. And Addy is struggling from the kickoffs. It's getting bad now. Addy has got... He's almost got to do a full choke. We've got to see a heck of a bottle job from Cakes. Otherwise, there is no chance. Although Addy has come out of one of the kickoffs better for a change. Yeah, Addy is consistently stuck on the puck, but he has managed to annihilate Cakes in the challenge. That is some serious sumo wrestling coming out from Addy, man. Yeah, it rolled my car. I think you can get insurance for that, Cakes. I do like the pancakes on top of the car as well. Oh, Addy gets the kickoff first. And he might already be passed. Addy, man, almost able to squeeze it on through. We're about to see the spikes come into play. Well recovered there from Cakes. Neither player wanting to use spikes too early, but here's Addy. He's used it first. Trying so hard, I would expect it to have seen a fake out. Tries to go the long way around this time. I might replay this one for the threes tournament later. Yo, what is this? Cake's using the spikes, but they're not latching on. And Addy might just power this the whole way through. Cakes has got no control over the car, finally gets some, and has got the spikes to work. But Addy's now through again. And it's going to be a 2-goal game. Addy's still 1 away. Well, Cakes, I should say, is now still 1 away. But Addy's winning these challenges. Chat, what are we thinking? What are the chances? Addy coming out the kickoff well again. It's got to keep it from rolling over the top of him, but it's going to go straight in. Cakes! He's just thrown the 4-1 lead. He's already saying he's bottled it. He's not quite bottled it yet. Next goal wins. But you've got to win this one now, Cakes. Otherwise, this becomes... Oh, he's passed! And he's done it! No, saved at the last moment. I actually didn't think he could get there just in time. Addy Man, he's got the spikes. Cakes has got a hold of the ball, but it doesn't matter. Addy Man takes the win because it was already up. I want to see the physics on this. What? What was that? And Goat coming into this. I do like the colors. I'm always a fan of a cheeky bit of pink. Oh, Thrashy. That was a little bit tricky to time, but he's missed. Good bump afterwards, though. I think Thrashy can still get a goal from this one. No, not quite. Go. Nice try. Not really gonna quite work like that. Still, this is looking like an interesting match. Thrashy can't quite keep a hold of that. Goat wants to come in late, if barely coming at all. What do you guys think about that? I think the Batmobile is actually a really good car choice for this one. Goes over the top of Thrashy. Gets a hold of it with a spike, and it is all over the place. And will eventually land in Thrashy's net. What on earth happened here? Okay. Cool. Guys, I told you. when I started Shogi Bowls, I could break this game. You're welcome. You know which car would actually win this every single time? The Jeep. The Jeep would be undefeatable. I think Freshie could be through on net. Just don't do anything silly like that. That would be a little silly. Go backwards spikes. That would be something optimistic, considering going backwards is slower. I can't see anything here. I doubt Freshie can either. I think he is literally just thrashing to try and evade a potential stop from Goat. And he might get held to nothing. After the 9 gold extravaganza we saw in the last game, a 2-0 would be somewhat of a different story. Freshie, you got to do something here, dude. Goat's passed. Goat somehow managed to jump that one through, and he's hit the crossbar. How? And my third question after that one is also how? Might not matter, though. Because Goat is going to go on through. Jump! See if you can make it. Nah, it doesn't quite matter. That is going to be a victory for Goat. And the reigning Shogi Bowl champion has now been removed from our tournament. And we're coming straight in for Nathan, taking it past. 4-2, and Addy Man's got to make another great comeback. Missing the ball entirely off the wall. Now, Deltarune. Yeah, well, I might play that. I want to wait for everything to be out on that one before I do anything like that. Nathan has now got to take on the insane comeback potential, though, of Addy Man. Who seems to step up in these situations, but did blink first that time around. You're going to try and use your spike secondary so you can take away as well as move towards the net. This is going to be awkward. Addy lets it drop. So we'll get a Deltarune stream in 7 years. Absolutely, and you'll love every moment. Oh, well, Nathan's only got a hold of it, but he's got a hold of it without it being in an awful position, but it did bounce off the bumper of his car. Addy looking to escape. It's hard to jump, though, when you've got it on your hood and he's unable to do anything of the sort. There's Nathan taking it downfield. He's not going to be the faster of the two, but he might be able to set up for a good challenge. Either way, it's still more time off the clock. Addy with the slight advantage at the moment. He's trying to take it past, and somehow, some way, he managed to just skim past Nathan. Might not matter, though. 45 seconds left on the clock. Addy looking like he could be out despite the performance of the tournament. Good bump. Now looking to play backwards. Over the top. 3-4. Has Addy Man got another comeback in him? That bump really set him up for the whole play. And just over the top of Nathan, who went through the one little thigh gap that was remaining between the ball, the floor, and Addy Man. Although I don't think this challenge has gone well. Addy, though, coming out pretty decently. I think Nathan's about to go full defensive mode. Can't afford to let another one go past him. He's used the spikes first. Addy through on net. 4-4. And Addy's done it again. Nathan let the pressure get to him. He blinked early. And you could see the frustration on Nathan. Wiggling around at the camera. 14 seconds left. We might not even need the overtime. Addy, he's pushing with Nathan on the top. And he's got 10 seconds. And he's done it. Another comeback. Addy, man, you are nuts. What a win. As we do come in, it is 2-0, but should be made into 2-1. Semi-finals, guys. That is where we have reached for this tournament. As Josh does say in chat, he's winning. This isn't good. Yeah, I'm a little worried as well, if I'm being honest. Addy does win the kickoff challenge, and he is through to make it 3-1, though. Tell you what, 4 goals, less than a minute played. These guys are not messing around. They know what they want to do. Rebel Hamster 3-2'd me in round 1. Oh, wow. Addy got stuck underneath it. And it's going to be 3-2. This is... I mean, guys, if you guys can get this over and done with before 2 minutes is up, I might be able to jump into the other semi-final and see how that finishes. This is one heck of a tournament so far from Addy. He's had a stand-up performance, but it doesn't mean anything, really, unless you get yourself a really solid finishing in the tournament. He almost wins the challenge, and spikes are now up. First one used by Rebel, which now means Addy had an advantage, but it's on the bottom of his car, and it's gone a little bit crazy for him. You need to make sure you don't land on the bottom of your car for that, because the hitbox for a gigantic puck is just a little bit difficult to read. And Rebel Hamster's got through. And Rebel Hamster has not scored. On the goal line. Addy Man scoops it away, but he's not going to be able to do a thing about this one. And that's simply because he doesn't need to. Rebel Hamster did miss. Unfortunately, this time around, third time of asking, Rebel Hamster can turn it in. 2-goal game for now both of these players. I don't even know what we would call match of the tournament at the moment. Rebel Hamster fighting back from 3-1 down. Doesn't come out of the kickoff well. Still good enough to recover. Now both of the spikes. Addy's going to try and keep himself in position. I think he wants Rebel Hamster to use it. And Rebel Hamster has, but has Addy moved forward? Just able to take over. And Rebel Hamster's jump might mean that he can't get back in time. He's just going to be trying to chase him from behind. Addy Man's now finally run out. 4-3 to Addy Man. 1 goal away from the grand finals. And that is the reason why it's a little bit nervy to use the spikes first. Because as soon as you do it, you end up in a position that doesn't allow you to recover quickly. You are done and dusted. Addy goes full aggressive, especially with how low his car is. That could have gone very badly for him. Rebel Hamster must score the next one. Spike's not being used. It looks like Rebel Hamster wants to wait as long as possible. Might wait too long this time around. Would have a Spike's advantage over Addy, and it's going to have it by 10 whole seconds, but Addy positions well to take back over. Wouldn't have a 2-second advantage over on the Spikes. Hit right now, and it's going to be immediately taken away. Rebel Hamster definitely has his at this point. This is now full pressure for both of these players. It's time to see who blinks. Rock, paper, scissors, go. Rebel Hamster plays his hand first. Almost took it around Addy, who's now used his spikes. He didn't blink. I don't think he's got a score here. He just wants to try and keep it away from Rebel Hamster. .90 seconds left. Oh, that's pinned against. Rebel Hamster can't recover in time. We've got a grand finalist. 5-3. A tactical battle towards the end after a scoring bonanza to start us off. And Addy Man has, despite looking like he should have been out 2 or 3 rounds ago, is now moving to our best of 3 finals. And it's going to be exactly that as we do jump in here. 0-0 in game 1, and we're having a corner argument. Black Tiger might have caught out Addy. He's trying to be a little bit jukey and jivey. Neither of these players have come into this looking overly
get this man
like they're taking over.
Ill-fitting clothes.
Hey, yo, Blue dude! Thank you very much for resubscribing to the fleet. I think we just shot down a bunch of subs. We're down to 190. Where the hell did that even happen? I think Black Tiger wants to try and shoot Addy Man down another level. But yo, Blue, take the paper hat, my good friend, and get your ass back in the fleet. Everyone, I want to see some Shogi fleets in the chat. Thank you so very much for your continued support, the maintenance of our very big boat. Black Tiger. Well, I don't know how Addy managed to go past him there. Let's take a look. Ow, good flick of sorts. It's about as good of a flick as you can do with this game mode. It's hard to do, all right? Perfect music as well to have on the background. If anyone can name the song, I'll be impressed. From the best fighting game soundtrack there is out there. Oh, Addy uses his spikes, tries to juke and jive around, and he's done exactly that. So here's the interesting part. Yes, you've got the spikes, but you can't jump. The trade-off for that is that your opponent can jump. But if you can bait out your opponent's jump, they can do nothing to try and stop you. And now Black Tiger getting just bullied. And it's going to go straight past him. Nothing he can do. Addy Man winning another kickoff. And then barraging past him for a second goal. So here we go. 2-1. Half the game now played. Black Tiger finding himself up against a resilient Addy Man so far. Both these players forced to claw themselves into this. I think there was any number of 8 different players in this tournament that could have made it to this final. But they have absorbed the souls of their fallen enemies and bring them into this match. And what a flick! Black Tiger seems to have the better ball possession game with the spikes. Utilizing just how ridiculously hard it is to try and follow whenever you jump with it. Addy Man coming into this match looking like a vault weapon from Borderlands. Shout out to the t-shirt, by the way, and shout out to the goal. 3-2. Addy Man might not even need the timer scam. Keeping himself just ahead of the necessary goals per minute required. Early spikes from Black Tiger. He's been dangerous from here previously. Addy with we haven't seen many jump catches that have really gone all that well. That one looks at least like it didn't go in his own net, which about is as good as we can really expect from these situations. It's a floppy ball. Black Tiger doing good just to try and stop it. And yes, Addy, you have been absolutely rickety destroyed, and it looks like the puck is, well, it's having its own opinion about what it wants to do at the moment. It's its own little third party in this matchup. The puck is fighting back. I agree on intelligence. Oh, what is happening? The puck is eating Black Tiger. Guys, this is the final of the tournament. It's not the time for you to go searching for new tech. This is your tech at this point. This is everything you've learned. And for you right now, Black Tiger, you've got 30 seconds to find a way past Addy. Addy's picked it up yet again. Over the top of Black Tiger. 15 seconds left now, but Black Tiger's got the spikes advantage. But Addy playing that to the side might have just taken away that opportunity. Unfortunately, he will be second to this, but Addy's not done a great job of positioning himself. Needed to play across the side. Addy's got the spikes at the last moment. I don't like how the motor mouth led into this, and that's not a great start. They patched it out. It doesn't work anymore. Okay, so Ill Intention is not giving great tech to anybody for this final game. Black Tiger is giving himself a good chance at taking this match, which he does need. Black Tiger does not win this. Addy Man takes the tournament. In what is probably... In fact, no probably about it. It is the most impressive tournament performance I've seen yet. Black Tiger uses it first, and he got scared for a little second there. Tries to pop it over the top of Addy, who's going to put it in his own net. 2-0. Addy Man struggling in the opening minute. Look at this. Just so hard to try and figure out where it's going to go. Addy ends up picking it up. As mentioned earlier on, if you are going to do a jumping pick on this puck, it's risky. It's very risky. Addy Man 2 goals down. Oh, wow. Black Tiger ends up having a little bit of an argument with the laws of physics and the laws of floor. I can't see anything right now, and I don't think Addy can either. Now full spike advantage to Black Tiger. He's going to try and utilize it. He's won the challenge as well. I swear Addy Man got some contact. Well, this is turning into a romping. And yeah, there was contact. But just too powerful. That's the way we're going to argue this one. It's just too powerful from Black Tiger. Now just needing 2 more. Addy requiring 5 still. Dangan romping. Really? Ill Intelligence? Really? All right, who's going to use the spikes first? Addy does. It's going to be Black Tiger. He jumped into it, though. Can't quite control it. Addy looking to take it over. I was going to say a little boost on both sides, but then I realized I've got boost turned off. This is where Addy is in his element. Well, we have seen him do well previously, but if he has another one go against him, we'd have to see something else. I thought for just a mere second that he might have had his front wheels trapped a little bit too high. I think Black Tiger's still got his spikes. And he does. He just used them. And this is going to be for 4-0. And he's just got his spikes, but he hasn't got them in time. 4-0. And in the second match of our finals...
Fraud detection warning. Fraud detection warning.
We have a fraud detection. Addy Man must score 5 in a row, otherwise we head into game 3. And Black Tiger has turned Addy Man
Fraud detected.
into a dirty, disgusting fraud. 1-0 Addy. Addy 5-4 with a 4-0 comeback. Just got here, but Addy is winning 5-4. Addy wins 5. Everyone going for the 5-4 Addy win. Somehow, despite how impressive that would be to get right, no one gets kudos because you'll predict the same thing. Either way, Black Tiger continues the scoring streak. That is now 6 goals unanswered. Got to see something big from Addy now. Could you imagine if Addy gets double frauded? Although I did see the very specific 4-0 down and then 5-4 win. Addy might have got this past. Finally using the spikes. Does lose the challenge. Black Tiger should probably wait a little while and then use the spikes. That was a better idea. And yeah, Addy Man is really far back. 2-0 down. Yeah, it's just been brought to my attention by Ill Intelligence. The Addy has gone for the Octane. He has abandoned the lower car. I don't like it. It has to be. I do not like it. I think Addy has given up on all that made him. Now he's not looking great for this match. 2-0 down. Traitor and a fraud. Although Addy could be through for net. Black Tiger is going to be back, but these are the challenges that Addy tends to win. And he's done it again. 2-1. He will not be a fraud. But will he be a tournament winner? The motor mouth is just ridiculous. Black Tiger. Trying to just hold his ground until the spikes come up. Probably his best defensive option at the moment. That was a good little jump as well. Addy takes it over the top, but Black Tiger's there. Probably should have taken a little bit of a page out of Black Tiger's book and just gone for a few jumps, as I'm expecting we'll see right now. Instead, juking and jiving. And almost got the flick. Addy can probably keep this out, and he will. Not only that, he's probably got... Yep, he's got the spikes. And Black Tiger jumped. And Black Tiger's going to have to do an awful lot. And Addy lost it. He tried to swing the ball in. I don't think he needed to do anything other than just drive forwards. Black Tiger would not have been back in time. Opportunity gone. I think both have now got their spikes. They will do as of right now. Black Tiger choosing to use his first. It's going to be slow, though. He's got one wheel off. And he might be gone. He should be able to get back just in time. Addy, this time should probably jump, but he ran out of time to try and juke. Still 2-1 down. This game has calmed down a little bit. Black Tiger will have his spikes. Addy Man now has his. These guys getting more and more patient with these as we go across the tournament. And Addy Man's used his first. This is not going to be good. This is exactly why, but Addy Man takes it away early. 2 minutes on the clock. Still 1 goal difference. Will that huge opportunity come back to bite Addy Man? He's won the challenge. Trying to get a flick again. It's actually looking pretty decent, especially now that he's got the early use out of Black Tiger. He was never going to score off that drive. But it's a little bit clustered right now. Oh, over the top. Addy Man puts us to 2-2. Minute and a half remaining. And Addy Man has pulled a play right out of nowhere. Looked like he was really struggling whenever he was getting puck control, but this time around able to do something with it. And now the next goal becomes all the more important. What a cheeky wheelie there. You get a ticket if you do that over in Norfolk. Black Tiger, though, to re-establish his lead. Saved. Well pushed out. Now the spikes come into play again. Well used by Black Tiger. He's got it taken away from him, but Addy won't be able to do anything with this apart from watch it bounce over him. I think that's quite a good use there from Black Tiger. Just maintain the possession. Get both of the spikes out from players. Now maybe create something, depending on who uses it here. Addy's going to have to use it now. Used it too late. Way too late. It was becoming a question of who would use it and then back out. Addy waited too long. One minute now. Addy has to score again. Good. Will we see? Well, I'll still give it Doomsday Dish status. Addy's got to stop jumping into these saves. Save, then use the spikes to move it forward with it. 30 seconds for Addy to find the goal. He has been stuck in defense. And now he's still got it. I'm going for a few jumps. He's lost the challenge. Is that the challenge that wins Black Tiger this tournament? He's got the spikes. He's got it past. Addy has to try and get this on his hood. Otherwise, it's not going to matter enough. He can't do it. And that is going to be a tournament victory to Black Tiger. Addy Man just dug himself too much of a hole.